What's going on? What's going on? We back. More Goodfellas Sports TV. We in the building. Appreciate everybody for checking on. Gonna do a award show probably sometime this weekend, man. Most definitely appreciate everybody for checking in, everybody for subscribing, everybody for hitting the bell icon button. I want to just thank everybody for being here and being with us for the whole 2018, man. It's been a hell of a year, a hell of a grind. All the blessings in the world, man. Ups and downs, good and bad, falling out, motherfuckers. But I stay consistent, and y'all guys stay consistent, rocking with us, and appreciate my day one subscribers as well too. And I'll get into an appreciation video at the end of the year, man. But I definitely appreciate everybody for being here with me tonight on this Friday night. Y'all can be doing anything in this world, but y'all here right here with your boy talking some boxing now. I heard an interesting rumor before I came on, and lies and lies and lies, more lies on top of lies. Y'all know how I go, but. What's going on? No, Laura. What's going on? Let me know if y'all can hear me all right. But apparently Eddie Hearn is going around saying that Tyson Fury contacted him about fighting Joshua, and I don't really care no more, bro. To be honest, man, about the whole situation. I'm just tired of hearing the rumors. I'm tired of hearing people just talk about it every day. Like it's become an obsession to talk about AJ and Wilder and Tyson Fury. Like for God's sakes, man, I don't want to give these dudes no more promo, but a lot of people just feel I hate when I see, and we chop it up on here. Y'all know where I stand at, but I hate when I see black fight fans, man, go out their way to bash the black American fighters, man, and then they don't keep that same energy with other ethnic fighters and stuff of that nature, man. The the amount of coonery and buffoonery and bug dancing on social media when it pertains to black fight, obviously we say coonery and buffoonery and tap dancing. We're talking about black fight fans and just black people in general in box community, man. It's just sickening, man. It gets to the point where you don't even want to even discuss boxing no more because you don't know who out here faking it and who out here capping and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to continue to talk about boxing, man. And you just got a whole bunch of fraudulent fans, wishy-washy fans. And it's one thing where you could be a Mexican fan and you can go and talk to your Mexican compadres and be good. It's one thing you could be a Puerto Rican fan, text your Puerto Rican homies and be good. It's one thing to be a UK fan. You got a bunch of UK fans, but us black fight fans, man, um, Kings of Kings. Bye. I'm gonna get to that. Magnet Shamil, what's going on? Salute. But I'm tired of just, you don't know who real, who fake, bro. Real talk, you be out here, you be trying to conversate on social media, trying to kick it with other black fight fans, and then, these dudes be acting, be trying to be real in your face, and then go on other boxing groups on boxing platforms, and they be cooning and buffooning and stuff. So it's hard. It ain't like we got a bunch of black, fight fans in our community that we could just talk to. I'm not talking about YouTube. I mean on social media in general. But it's hard. It's hard to know who real and who fake. You know what I'm saying? Because it's no camaraderie amongst black fight fans across the board. You know what I'm saying? But like I said before, Eddie Hearn is going around saying that Tyson Fury, want to fight, and AJ he contacted him. He probably did, man. Fury don't want to take that right hand, man. I haven't even watched the fight yet, but I'm telling you, with all these rumors going around, with Ness from the Boxing Voice saying that Tyson Fury was thinking about going another route and wanted AJ and Wilder to fight. Now he contacting, Nice contacting AJ. Man, that motherfucker know he going to sleep next time, bro. He know Wilder done figured it out, and Wilder gonna be 100% healthy, and Wilder gonna put this way. He know it's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if Fury and Joshua did fight, and at the end of the day, they fought, right? And let's just say Fury won, which that's the consensus, what we think Fury will win, right? If you know anything about boxing. And I think he will retire. He'd be content with a draw. Remember Andre Ward said something. Everybody paid attention to the quote-unquote hating part he said about Deontay Wilder. He said Tyson Fury could walk away from that fight and be 100% satisfied with a draw, knowing that, the majority of people felt like he won, until a lot of people went to go rewatch the fight. But, like I said before, you know what I'm saying? He don't want no more of that Wilder shit, man. If Wilder put on weight, bro, it's a wrap. You know, and he gonna put on weight, and he gonna make the proper adjustments. Tyson Fury can't fight no better than he did before, bro. And that's an actual fact. He can't fight no better than he did in that fight, and he knows that. So, like I say, man, a coward is a coward either which way. You know what I'm saying? A coward is a coward. You know, if you want to coward out and not fight Wilder, beat AJ and retire, or rematch AJ, they do 3 fights and retire. I expect nothing less from United Kingdom fighters, because that's what they've been their whole career. They've been cowards. They've been scared to come over to the States and get that work. That's just what it is, man. Over the height of their careers, these been the same people who've been scared to come over to the States, and they wait to the end of their career to come over to the States and get that work. You know? That's just what it been, man. Let me go through the chat. Mr. Lathers, what's going on? Salute from Baton Rouge. Been a building. Keep up good work. My ex stay in Baton Rouge, man. She moved out there. Inside the line, so salute. Fury beat the hell out of Joshua. I mean, he beat the hell out of Joshua. Joshua can't fight. Christian Shield is walking out Cyborg and all. They should boost her profile a lot. Yeah, they actually sparred in the ring before too. They sparred before. You know, I've seen the footage and shit. And so this is Cyborg's last fight with the UFC too. So I wouldn't bet on neither one of them UFC fights tomorrow night, man, to be honest. There's a lot of politicking going there. Eddie Hearn should have had the same energy with trying to fight Wilder when AJ was negotiating with Park and Povetkin. Exactly. That's what I'm getting to, Michael Johnson. Salute. I see you on the video grind. I love to see commenters become creators, man. I want to see everybody get this money and get this exposure. Sub-Zero. Nobody from the UK are calling out Tyson for ducking. They always wanted to call Wilder a bum, coward, but look at Tyson. He hasn't even said shit to the media. Exactly. That's true. It's always a double standard, man. King Boxing, they saw what happened to Ricky, and now they're like Red's dad on Friday. Rebull, hope I said your name. Rebel, what's up, bro? Boxing Talk. Sean Torres told me you are the realest boxing channel out. Salute. That's my brother. I ain't seen him in a minute. I ain't been going live like I should have been going live, but I got some time today. AJ girly man. Yeah, Fred Jackson, he a girly man, bro. Y'all know what it is. I'm sitting here watching the Pistons in the Pacer game, man. They ain't got no games on ESPN tonight because I switched back over to Comcast and shit, but they ain't got no games on ESPN tonight because of the bowl games. I don't be caring about them bowl games. My games come on tomorrow, man. Give me a minute, y'all. Just give me a minute. Because I don't know what channel NBA TV is. Hold on. I'm hitting the wrong button. Shit. NBA TV. There we go. Okay. The Mavericks and the Pacers and the Anthony Davis and the Pelicans on. So I flip back and forth. Asante, what's going on, bruh? He says, "If I'm not gonna be and put that out there, I won't be. Man, I think that as well too. Asante, Cleveland in the house, but yeah. Now all of a sudden, you know, I seen a brother go on live on social media on Facebook earlier, saying that Wilder was ducking AJ, and now he ain't taking his offer, and now people gonna run with that narrative, like all of a sudden, like we ain't know from the beginning that Anthony Joshua will fight Dillian White. Now they want to try to say, remember he said a couple months ago, we got a secret opponent. We got, you know, it's a dark horse in the race. You know, at the end of the day, that dark horse was motherfucking Jarrell Miller, okay? That's what that dark horse was. You know, they trying to gauge and see if people like Dillian White. Now, obviously, people wasn't demanding Dillian White. They wasn't caring about that fight. And that's why he came with the dark horse, you know what I'm saying? But that's their option to want to go. They want to do a Dillian White fight. All of a sudden, now Deontay Wilder don't care about nothing about rematching Tyson Fury. Now, you know, people say, oh, he ducking AJ. Now, if he didn't want to fight, if he didn't want to rematch Fury, you know what I'm saying? And we're talking about fighting Josh. Oh, he ducking Tyson Fury. He ducking Tyson Fury. Like, it's a lose-lose situation. But guess what? Deontay Wilder ain't the one that's pressing. Deontay Wilder his pay-per-view grossed almost $25 million. You know, he not the one that's stressing. You know, at the end of the day, he can fight Dominic Breazeale, get a knockout, boost his profile again on regular Showtime. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury is the one who's being possibly. I'm not calling him a hypocrite. He's possibly the one that's being a hypocrite. After I beat Wilder, I want to stay in the United States and become a pay-per-view star. Who said that? Who said that? You know? Who said that? Yeah, I'll answer your question in a minute, Boxer Talk. Give me a minute. Hold that question. I'm going to do a Q&A about Tank and Russell. Oh, you gotta I gotta see some of your content. I ain't got my headphones again. I have to go upstairs to get them. I'm gonna make a move upstairs and get them. Give me a minute. But I will have Low Place. I don't know, Callie, Corey Lee, or somebody on with me tomorrow. Or when I choose to do this award show. It ain't gonna be traditional where I just name off awards and shit. Like last year, I just did them in videos. Corey Lee gave me an idea to do it as a live show. So yeah, I ain't never got my headphones, man. They're in the closet. I gotta go get them. You know what I'm saying? So give me a minute. If I do it, let people on. It'd be tours after I get done. But yeah, let's keep going. But yeah, man. At the end of the day, with AJ, you know what I'm saying? When you turn down $50 million, bro, damn, this piece look good on TV, bro. But when you turn down $20 million, bro, you feel me? When you turn down $20 million, oh, you don't like Low Place, man? He cool, man. He cool on our channel, man. He done toned it down, bro. He said Low Place, really, fuck that. He cool, man. He got his perspective. As long as he don't compromise the channel, I don't mind having him on. To be honest, he ain't never compromised my channel. He never compromised World Breaker Fighting channel. So I don't really care. Anybody can have their own opinion, bro. I don't care about your opinion as long as you don't compromise the channel. I'll be racing. I invite everybody on. That's just me. I give everybody the opportunity to jump on. I don't even care about that bowl game, bro. What they playing, Florida? I don't give a shit about that bowl game, man. Bowl man. I used to be good. I used to be big on bowl mania as a kid and a teenager. Not so much no more, but yeah, back to the topic of discussion, man. AJ, Ronald Gomez, salute. AJ, okay. We all know what the situation. It ain't about they want to fight Wilder right now. They don't want to fight Wilder right now. This is just playing into the narrative and trying to say we want Wilder, but y'all really don't. At the end of the day, they're not the A side no more. That ship is sailed, bro. Either they come to America or they don't come to, or there's no fight at all. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, people want to talk about who the A side, who got all the belts and stuff. Like Lennox Lewis just said, man. And they trying to get mad at Lewis and act like Lewis is capping and shit, but he's telling the truth. And he's basically saying, Lennox Lewis got an agenda to set AJ up against Wilder. And he said, man, I'm just paraphrasing. He said, my agenda, is just to make the best fights. And why don't they keep that same energy as they did when they went to go get Charles Martin belt? And he, boxing talk, you ain't lying. But keep that same energy they had with Charles Martin that they had with Deontay Wilder, man. They don't want to give him a percentage, because they don't want to make the fight. Ain't no more flat fees, bro. It ain't no more y'all the shot call. At the end of the day, man, Eddie Hearn is about to decease from the zone. He about to be deceased from the zone. He about to be deceased from America. Ain't like Leonard Ellaby say, ain't nobody watching the death zone. That's when careers go over to die at, man. Ain't nobody watching that. Canelo Alvarez produced piss poor numbers. Big Baby Miller only really produced piss poor numbers, and he produced only 400 people in Kansas. Andrade, nobody cared about that fight. And fight in Chicago, nobody cared about it. And I heard they only did 55,000 viewers for AJ and Alexander Povetkin. So at the end of the day, they're not doing no numbers. They're not over here, jumping up and down and blowing confetti, bringing a New Year saying the death zone or the zone is gonna do something great. They not. Eddie Hearn don't have the money. The UK can't generate that money because it's a cap on what they can and can't do. They can't overcharge for seats. They can't overcharge for pay-per-view. They got 50% taxes. You know what I'm saying? AJ just need to come over here and get this money and get this work and get his ass whooped, because that's just gonna be the end result. Whatever you want to say, Tyson Fury exposed Deontay Wilder. No other heavyweight can do what Tyson Fury did. No other heavyweight can stick and move and roll shots like he did. And he still got dropped twice. And a lot of people opinion he got knocked out in the 12th. You know what I'm saying? So, what else can you really say about the situation? It's nothing. It's nothing to really discuss or say. You know, ain't nobody believe. Only people that got a real disdain and hate for Wilder believe this bullshit that they pushing off. Real talk. Only people that got a real hate. What's going on, Cool Man 7? I see you. Only people that really hate Wilder. And people, why do brothers hate Wilder? I never understood that. Why do black men hate Wilder? But we know we living in a society and we living in a time where real ain't good. Anything that's functionable ain't good. Anything that's cool is bad. Everything is opposite with this new generation. When you speak the truth, you hate. Y'all see what I'm saying? And Wilder speak a lot of truth. And people laughing like when Wilder say he the only one fighting killers. That nigga ain't lying. Tell me somebody who had a better year than fighting Luis Ortiz and Tyson Fury. Tell me somebody who had a better year than Wilder with a resume and 2 fights. Nobody. Nobody fighting back-to-back killers like Wilder did this year. That's a fact. That's a fact. AJ fought Joseph Parker. I ain't never seen a fight that I seen Joseph Parker convincingly win 100%. Or shit, 50%. I thought he lost every fight I seen. Andy Ruiz, Takam, Huey Fury, and obviously I thought he lost AJ. I thought he lost to AJ. JFL, Jacksonville, Florida. His name stand for salute. So I never really understand. I call Fury Humpty Dumpty. I don't think I called him Humpty Dumpty. I might have, but he came in and performed. He beat AJ. That version of Fury beat AJ. AJ can't fucking fight. And a lot of you dudes won't even know what to look for in a fighter, man. A lot of you dudes still think Adrian Broner got a chance. And I'm telling you, Adrian Broner don't even have the basic fundamentals down pat. A lot of these dudes don't even look at when AJ is trying to box how his back leg is straight, like a pig leg, like he fucking a Jose Benavidez or he fucking Jorge Sebastian Highland. Your back leg is supposed to be bent. He don't even do things technically right. Ain't nobody talked about how Povetkin, and everybody just forgot about how Povetkin was out hustling him and beating him. Everybody forgot that he was getting beat up by old Alexander Povetkin off the orange juice. You feel me? Nobody criticizing him. Nobody criticized him for having the stinker of the year with Joseph Parker. That was the biggest stinker of the year. Joseph Parker versus Anthony Joshua. Ain't nobody going over it again and again and watching that fight again. Ain't nobody going to watch Joseph Parker and Anthony Joshua again. Ain't nobody criticized Joshua one time, bro. One time nobody could criticize Anthony Joshua. This nigga had one of the shittiest 2018s out there. 2 piss poor wins. That Povetkin win ain't no shit you tell your kids about, or ain't no fucking fight you go back and say, oh man, I remember when AJ beat Povetkin. That motherfucker damn near lost to Povetkin, old ass. He was getting tired. If Povetkin was able to do what he do and really get that simply orange juice in the system, he would start fucking AJ, man. Real talk. And people trying to make it seem, oh yeah, I just tell you how messed up it is for Wilder right here. How many people hate him, and that's how you know he got real greatness. He a real genuine guy. Oh, Wilder ducked Povetkin. Well, wasn't it Povetkin who failed the test for Macedonia? And Wilder was over there at Nottingham, where Carl Froch from, ready to fall over to Russia to fight Alexander Povetkin. Wasn't he the one that was going over there to fight Povetkin in his backyard? Ain't AJ the one that paid Alexander Povetkin money so he wouldn't win the purse bid? So Robansky wouldn't win the purse bid, so he ain't have to go to Russia? Come on, man. People don't keep that same energy. People act like they don't know these things. They do. They do. And one guy was like, well, how did Wilder lose a purse bid to Povetkin, but it would have $50 million? That's easy. Obviously, Povetkin generated no buzz in the United States. That's just facts. AJ got a buzz. He got a name. You got all 4 belts on the line. Undisputed world championship fight for all the belts. AJ versus Wilder. That's gonna pay for itself. They're going to recoup that $50 million on a rematch just alone. So when people bring up ignorant shit like that, bro, I'm telling you, they just hating. Ain't nobody critique AJ for his shitty ass performances. They critique Wilder. Oh, he almost lost to Ortiz, or he should have lost to Fury. Well, wow, fucking AJ almost losing to Joseph Parker in some people's opinion. Look like shit. And Joseph Parker, and people try to big up Parker. Parker ain't shit. Parker seen Deontay Wilder get knock out Spilka. You know what I'm saying? And he was supposed to go to the Sky Wilder. He didn't even want to fight Wilder no more, bro. Oh, he ducked Dillian White. Like, get the hell out. Anybody with 2 functional eyeballs, bro, no, Dillian White is a bum. Okay? A domestic bum. Real talk. Ain't nobody scared of Dillian White, man. Wilder knocked Dillian White out. Well, he turned down this much money to fight Dillian White. He should have. Nobody fighting Dillian White, bro. Nobody care about no fucking Dillian White. That Dillian White ain't gonna do nothing for your profile in the United States. Now, if Dillian White had them 3 belts, then we talking money. But he don't. And somehow Dillian White get them 3 belts from AJ. Dillian White ain't gonna want to fight Wilder. I'm telling you. He gonna want to milk the UK. So don't tell me how great AJ. AJ is a bitch. He got on ESPN First Take and told a whole bunch of lies. Lies. And everybody know he was lying. Yeah, I didn't see the second Chisora fight. But yeah, in the first fight, he definitely got his ass whooped in the first fight. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, nobody want to keep it 100. Nobody out here want to be 100 about AJ. It's because they all hate Deontay Wilder, and I don't get it. I don't get how you can hate that brother, man. I don't get how you can hate that brother. You know, but it is what it is, man. It's always that. I'm telling y'all, it's the era of boxing where they like, you know what? We can't beat these black fighters, the majority of these black fighters, so we're going to have to beat them out the ring. We're going to have to discredit what they done at the ring. That's what it's about. Don't let anybody tell you nothing different, man. You got fighters around here with known steroid peddlers, fighters that pop dirty for computer, and people talking about them fighter of the year, pound for pound #1. People out here talking about how great they are. You know what I'm saying? But they insinuate that, oh, Errol Spence or the Charlos on this and that, and they can't make no mistake. A black fighter can't have a loss. Real talk. Black fighters can't afford to lose. Black fighters can't afford to have an off night because they have an off night like the Charlo twins did. They overrated their hype. But everybody forget about all the off nights Canelo and Triple G had, bro. All the times they supposed to go out there like the fucking Phoenix and burn and clean up dudes, and they didn't do it. You know, these same people act like Deontay Wilder. I mean, not Deontay Wilder, but Floyd Mayweather ain't never had a bad fight. These people act like Chavez Sr. went out here robbing people, getting his ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? They won't talk about Frankie Randall. They won't talk about the Pernell Whitaker fight. They won't talk about the loss that was on Chavez Jr. record that magically went away. They don't talk about, man, the Mexican fighters and they fan bases, man, they've been on some real shady shit, man. All they fighters like Aaron Morales that was using that meat excuse and shit like that, bro. Man, that's what they do. They try to be out here and discredit black fighters. They can't fuck with them. The majority of them, they can't fuck with them. For every Chavez and Mildred Taylor fight, we got a Frankie Randall and fucking Chavez fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's just real shit, bro. That's all they try to do, man. Don't be scared to speak y'all mind, man. Fuck if they come on your page and dislike your page and come with that hating ass shit, man. I'll kick and slap about 100 of them motherfuckers, man. The real hardcore Mexican boxing fans don't even like Canelo Alvarez. I'm talking about real motherfucking hardcore boxing Mexican fans. Now, they ain't gonna go out their way on social media, a lot of them, to go out there and bash Canelo Alvarez for being a cheat and being a spoiled little brat. You know, like his daddy Fishnets, Oscar De La Hoya. They're not gonna go out there and really, you know, put their reputation. They ain't gonna go out there and bash their own kind. Real Mexicans don't do that, but they don't like Canelo Alvarez. A large part of the hardcore fans, you wouldn't know it because they're not on social media out here capping on Canelo Alvarez and lying. We're not gonna say capping, but they ain't out here just bashing Canelo Alvarez. All right, that's just what it is. That ain't what it is. I'm not that, bro. Bay, I'm not that, bro. But salute to them. But like I said before, that's just what it is, bro. That's what it is, dog. And I'm just keeping it 100, man. Don't be afraid, man. A lot of these dudes be scared that got these channels be scared to cater. And you got a lot of dudes that got these channels. You know, you got a lot of these dudes that got these channels, man, that just they don't even believe the shit they be saying. They just cater to the Mikey and the Canelo fans, and they cater to the top rank fans and stuff of that nature. That's what you got, bro. You know, if Deontay Wilder wasn't shit, bro, and real talk, if he wasn't shit and he really didn't have a leg to stand on, him and Fury went out there and grossed it like $1 million in pay-per-view numbers, or they only did 100,000 or 200,000, or just some miserable ass pay-per-view numbers in general, I wouldn't be out here saying that, you know, Deontay Wilder deserved this and that and this and that. Like I said before, man, I told him if he wanted to make the AJ fight from the very beginning when I was talking about that shit, he had to compromise. You know what I'm saying? He had to compromise. I said that from the beginning. I said he should have took the $12.5 million from the jump. And if you feel like you over there to win, get the $12.5 million, knock him out, and then the world is yours. Just straight up. Take that shitty terms. But if you're not going to compromise, then it's going to be a long process. It's going to get drug out. I said that, but people only listen to the other shit. But if I didn't believe Wilder can beat AJ, bro, I wouldn't be over here vouching for Wilder. I know he's going to knock out AJ if it happens in the near future. That's just my personal opinion. Deion Williams, salute. AJ is the B-side. I don't care what nobody say. You can tell me about them 100,000 seats he fill up, whatever they saying they doing. Where's the live gate record? Tell me his pay-per-view numbers. Tell me if he breaking UK pay-per-view number records. Tell me if he grossing $25 million in a fight in pounds. And then you tell me, prove to me and do the math. And I got the seat chart that the UK have for their pricing for Wembley Stadium, bro. I have it somewhere. I have to go back and look it up, but I have it. And like the cheapest ticket is like 20 pounds or 40 pounds, bro. And it's a lot of them. Then they go like to 60 pounds, 80 pounds. The highest ticket I saw was like 2,000 pounds for a ringside ticket or something like that. Don't quote me on that. So so you tell me if they doing all these huge numbers over there, why isn't there none of AJ fights in the record books for the live gate record for boxing history? Lamont, salute. Tell me that, man. Tell me why this man ain't in the record books if he doing 90,000, 80,000, 100,000, because them motherfuckers giving away tickets. Them tickets ain't worth nothing. And mathematically, if you do the math, it's no way that he can get $30 million. Real talk. It's no way. Not without TV money. Now, the TV money, you know, is what it is. He get 30, I mean, whatever he get for the TV money, so be it. But if you do the math, he really get 30 million pounds per fight. Think about this. The UK take 48% of that. You know what I'm saying? Then you go in to, you got to pay the trainer. You got to pay your management and promotional fees. Both are Eddie Hearn, if you didn't know. That's illegal in the UK. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to pay your cut, man. But realistically, man, even if he made $30 million, he really only bringing home 9 or 10 million. So imagine if he really, what he really make. He really making like 15 to 18 million, bro. He really bringing home like $5 million, $5 million in pound a fight, bro. Real talk. That's why you don't see him with nothing flashy on. He ain't financially smart because he ain't smart at all. If AJ was so smart, this situation would be totally different right now. It'd be no pressure on AJ to fight Wilder for an entire calendar year and a half. It'd have been no pressure. He called out Wilder, and Wilder was like, man, I wasn't even looking at him. I was going to let him develop before I was going to fight him. He started coming out here calling out Wilder, putting his foot in his mouth. How can a man be about money and be functional and have a functionable and regular IQ if he turned down $50 million? Real talk. How can you be a man? How can you go home to your wife, your kids, and say you turned down $50 million to do your profession, to do what you do, because you scared to take an ass whooping? You just gotta look at those simple things. He ain't got bling bling on because he ain't got no money, bro. He ain't riding around in fancy cars because he ain't got no money, man. He around here dressing like a regular cornball because he ain't got no money. I know when somebody got money and don't got money for the most part, man. He don't talk, or he don't even walk with the confidence of a computer nerd like Mark Cuban or Bill Gates who came up. He don't even have that confidence. You can look at them and say they can wear the regular shit, but if you talk to them, you hear them talk, you could just tell the hunger. You could just tell the money. You could just smell the money off of them. You could just tell the money off of them. Get out of my chat, man. I be blocking these niggas all day. I ain't got time for that. All right? You can smell the money off of them. And why AJ don't have no money, bro? Or the bling bling I got is my belts. Yeah, because you ain't got no money. Eddie Hearn is bending you over, breaking you in. We know that. We know that. So it ain't no surprise to us. You know, like I'm saying, I'm not gonna keep going back and forth every day with dudes on this topic, man. It really wasn't too much to talk about in the boxing world today. But God must have been speaking to me. Hold on one second. God must have been speaking to me because I kept seeing posts about it, man. You know, and when Wilder do knock out AJ and beat him, it was behind the head, or he didn't beat Tyson Fury, or they're gonna try to discredit that man. I already know what's gonna happen, man. I told people from the beginning I felt Wilder was gonna knock this man out in 3 or 4 rounds, and people was laughing. You know, I said this shit the beginning of this year, because and people come back to me now, and yeah, I didn't think AJ was scared till I heard the Stephen A. Smith interview. I'm like, I've been telling you niggas this, man. I see all the press clippings, bro. I see how you talk. I see how you move. I see how you react. I see how his body language is, bro. He's scared. That's just a fact. This dude get frustrated because Dillian White called him out. This dude really got frustrated because Dillian White called him out. This dude really was like melting down, like he was dysfunctional. He really got irate, like it really touched his nerve that Dillian White called him, like he didn't know it was coming. He a bitch. I mean, it's no other way to describe it, dude. This dude ain't no thoroughbred, no cat pillar, or whatever it may be. This dude is a real life bitch. This dude was literally like irritating. Like when Big Baby pulled up on him. Everybody know Big Baby ain't worth a fucking dime, bro. Everybody know Big Baby ain't shit but a fat sack of lard, bro. And at the end of the day, this dude was really worried and really agitated by Big Baby Miller. Like, dude, you should have smacked the fuck out that nigga. I'm not looking for no table to put no belts down. When the fucking fire hit the pan, bro, you supposed to be ready to go. Any real nigga would have got walked up on like Big Baby Miller. They wouldn't been looking for no table to sit their belts down or hand their belts. Like, I'm dropping them whole ass belts and I'm like, what's good? Like his whole demeanor just screamed preppy, suburban, punk, snotty nosed, bratty kid, bro. Real talk. Real talk. AJ gonna get his biggest check fighting Wilder in America. Point blank serious. Period. Only time you gonna know the actual real numbers AJ did. The only time you gonna know AJ real actual hard purse is gonna be fighting Deontay Wilder or fighting in America. You know, and that's it. That's just the real spit, real shit, man. Anything else reported from the UK, I don't believe it because they don't have to do it. And that's why boxing needs rules. That's why boxing needs rules. That's why. Boxing needs rules or rules across the board from Australia all the way back to America to the UK, Antarctica, Asia, all of them, the Philippines. They need rules so we can know the truth. This dude ain't getting no money, bro. Don't let anything that come on. Anytime somebody said, well, Eddie Hearn said, like, shit. I'm not saying AJ broke. I'm saying he ain't getting the money he's saying he get. You could tell. You could tell. It ain't that he ain't got to have a lot of jewelry on, but you could just look and tell. A motherfucker like him, man, he ain't got no bitches around him. He ain't got no fancy cars. No, he ain't got nothing. He let Eddie Hearn talk for him. A real boss that's getting real bread, that's the real breadwinner at any establishment. Like, for example, like Tupac was the breadwinner for Death Row. Even though everybody knew Suge was that nigga, guess what? Like, Tupac was talking like he was a boss. Even though Puffy was that nigga for Bad Boy, but Biggie was a boss. But Biggie spoke his mind. Same thing with Dame Dash. Even though they knew Jay-Z was the head honcho, Jay-Z was the money puller, Dame Dash still exuded that, gave off that confidence. Like, nigga, I'm getting money too. I'm getting money too. He not doing the numbers he say he doing. I'm telling you. I done seen articles say, I don't want to, when he told Wilder to fight the fans, I don't want to lose to Wilder, and then I have it all one day and they all be going. Like, nigga, if you get $30 million a fight, you done fought 2 or 3 fights at $30 million a fight, that's 60 or 90 million pounds. So how can you use 60 to 90 million pounds plus $50 million to Wilder with the upside of 80 or 90, almost $100 million, and then lose all that money in one night losing to Wilder? Just, it don't make sense putting his words together. It don't. Don't nobody know how he doing financially, but I can tell you this nigga ain't getting no real money. He ain't getting no $30 million a pound. I tell you that. I done read it, seen his body language. Them niggas ain't touching no money over there. Like, ain't no fighter over there ever got 30 million pounds to fight. That would be a fucking UK fucking history, man. That motherfucking go to the King's or Queen's Castle and piss on the yard and won't shit happen to him. That's a fucking lie. That's a lie. Nigga, man, niggas in the US, dog, that really get money, or that's really in the hood, or really in the trenches, or know a thing or two, dog. We know who get money, who don't get money. That's the thing about some niggas might be illiterate, some niggas might not be book smart, but you know what? In the hood, the majority of us is motherfucking street smart. And that's the part of becoming street smart, not just knowing the streets, knowing the roads, knowing where not to go, where to go. Is being able to read somebody's body language and knowing when somebody giving off bullshit, man. We know. We ain't no fucking, a lot of us ain't no motherfucking niggas from, that's why a lot of these dudes on here, some of these dudes be capping, they be faking, or they be exaggerating, dog. But a lot of these dudes that I can really tell that got something, that got a family, that's the family man that did something in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I can tell if somebody authentic or they faking and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, like I say, man, a lot of us already know what it is with AJ, man. We ain't no fools. This motherfucker ain't got a chain of McDonald's. This nigga got a chain of Burger King, of fish and chip spots in the UK. This nigga ain't no fucking gold money getter. This nigga ain't got a whole bunch of real estate or nothing like that. This nigga's a penny pinch and penny hoarder, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't about a chap what you look like. You look broke as hell. We know Freeway Ricky Ross look broke as hell. We know Bill Gates be dressing like a broke motherfucker. We know Mark Cuban, who got billions of dollars, be looking broke. But nigga, it's about the confidence. It ain't about what you look like. It's about your body language. It's about how you move. And he ain't moving like a boss. His boss ain't got no real money, bro. Eddie Hearn and Barry Hearn ain't got no real life-changing money. So how you gonna be bigger than the boss? Just let that sink in for a minute. You think they're gonna let a black man be bigger than Barry and Eddie Hearn? They ain't got no money, bro. If they had some real money, they'd have launched their own DAZN platform, bro. They'd have had their own boxing channel. They wouldn't need Sky Sports. They wouldn't need BT Sports. They wouldn't need the ITV. If they had real money, if AJ was touching 30 billion pounds a fight, they could put the fight on themselves like Bob Arum did for Pacquiao before. They ain't getting no real money like that, though. How can you be an underboss and you making more money than the boss? Them niggas ain't getting no money, man. I'm telling you. They ain't out here making no life-changing business decisions and business moves. That's just what it is, bro. You tell me where. You tell me where. Where is he a boss at? Nowhere. He's a little nigga's little nigga, man. He's a white man's little man. That's what he is. Real talk. Ain't no growth. He ain't got shit, man. I'm telling y'all right now, man. A lot of people ain't gonna want to hear that, but he ain't touching that money. Because if he was touching money like that, it would be even no rumors or inklings of him having to come over to the United States to get money versus Miller. Miller would have to come to the UK. It wouldn't be no inklings or rumors being thrown out there. Amir Khan and Kell Brook gonna move off the April 13th date. Won't be no rumors about that. It'll be all praise from, oh, AJ broke another UK record or set another live gate record. I'm telling you, financially, they ain't got it, bro. You know, a lot of people ain't gonna want to hear that from your boy, but it is what it is. They ain't got it. Give me 1 second. But you know what it is. You know how dudes gonna be. I mean, look at Floyd Mayweather, bro. I ain't talking about his ignorance with flashing his money and stuff for, but look how he talk. He move. He talk like he got money. He talk like a guy with a business plan in the financial future. Yeah, Canelo only got 15 million, but Canelo been touching money, man. Fighting on Mayweather undercards. Canelo do his own thing, riding on horses, stunning Dolce and Gabbana. You know, Canelo making moves, man. Beating niggas' asses for fucking his wife and shit. Little midget strawweight. Beat him up in the president of Mexico gave him a little pardon on that shit. It was like, man, ain't shit Canelo, man. I have to beat Austin Charles. So Canelo is on some mind boss type shit, okay? Oscar De La Hoya got money, bro. Okay? De La Hoya got more money than Eddie and Barry, bro. Okay? Real shit. De La Hoya got more pull than them. He gonna get Eddie Hearn off that DAZN platform, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. You know, but like all I'm saying is this, man. Ain't nobody ducking no fucking AJ. They don't want to fight Wilder. They told you dudes, I'm gonna wrap this shit up. I'm gonna wrap that part up. They told them dudes, Chris Ray, salute. Appreciate you tweeting our videos out. Alex Santos, what's going on? But what I'm about to say in this off, like I said before, they told you that they weren't looking to fight Wilder in 2020 until AJ ready. Okay, AJ told you that. Is AJ ready? You know, did AJ do anything drafted this year to make you think that he gonna even be Wilder more? No, he had a terrible 2018. Joseph Parker fight, that was very forgettable. The Alexander Povetkin fight, his ass got tired. And he just so happened to catch Povetkin being older and off the orange juice. He got tired quicker. But a lot of people's opinion, he was losing that fight. You know, but yeah, man, Danny Jacobs, again, he out here saying that in the media, let's change subjects. He out here in the media, you know what I'm saying that they doing everything to make the Canelo Alvarez fight. It's funny that these dudes is begging to fight Canelo Alvarez, right? And I ain't knocking them. Get your money, sell your belt. You know what I'm saying? These dudes is out here, you know, trying to fight Canelo Alvarez, basically, trying to sell his belts on. We doing everything to make the Canelo fight happen. But the Canelo Alvarez team ain't saying shit. You know what I'm saying? Canelo Alvarez team ain't saying shit. They ain't saying a motherfucking thing, bro. Oh, we gonna enter negotiation. Canelo somewhere on a horse in Mexico or on some type of beach or some shit chilling. You know, he ain't worried about no Danny Jacobs. Eddie Hearn, that's just showing you how desperate they is, man. Eddie Hearn don't even have no pull. He couldn't even get Danny Jacobs in the ring during the interview with Canelo Alvarez and get that public pressure. That just tell you how locked down Golden Boy got it, bro. Golden Boy is the real #1 promoter on his own. You know, Golden Boy is the #1 promoter on his own. Real talk. You know, if the DAZN really wanted Canelo to fight Danny Jacobs, Eddie come out here and made it be known. It wouldn't be Eddie Hearn want the DAZN to do this. It wouldn't be Danny Jacobs want the DAZN to do this. It wouldn't be Barry Hearn want the DAZN to do this. No, the DAZN to come out, John Skipper and them to come out and put the public pressure. They would have made sure Danny Jacobs confronted Canelo Alvarez. They'd have made sure Danny Jacobs had the red carpet treatment to go right in the ring and confront Canelo after the fight, start building that fight up. But they didn't let it happen. So if Canelo Alvarez don't want to fight Danny Jacobs, he ain't gonna fight Danny Jacobs. He ain't gonna fight Danny Jacobs. That's just a fact. And Danny Jacobs ain't gonna go in there. He gonna go in there and lose his belt. However you want to say, he's gonna get knocked out, which I don't think gonna happen. He gonna go out there and get out hustled, gonna get robbed, or gonna get stuck up, or however they gonna do it to Danny Jacobs. He basically going up there to sell his belt. He cashing out, man. He don't even want to get a title defense in. He cashing out. Like he told Jamal Charlo. Jamal Charlo said, I dropped my opponent, I'm touching M's. It's all about the money. That's what it's about. It ain't about legacy no more for Danny Jacobs. It ain't about legacy for 90% of prize fighters no more. I think that might be a little bit low for a percentage. It's not about legacy no more. Like when your criteria is so low to get into the International Boxing Hall of Fame, when you out here, you probably got 7 world title belts that people consider major titles out there. Anybody go out there and be a 3 or 4 division world champion or 5 or 6, 8-time world champion or world title holders, what I call them. Anybody can go out there and do that these days, man. All these fake titles and interim titles and regular titles and super titles belts going around. You know, like I said, this shit ain't mind-boggling. Jacobs can be tough as the steaks at the Dollar Tree, bro. Jacobs losing. Jacobs is going to get robbed or get beat up or get out-hustled or get edged. However you want to see it. It's no scenario which I see where Danny Jacobs beating Canelo Alvarez on his own. He not knocking out Canelo Alvarez. He didn't knock out Luis Arias. He went in safe mode. He didn't knock out Derevchenko. He didn't knock out Saluki, which I thought he lost. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can say Danny Jacobs is a great fighter. No, he's not. Danny Jacobs is an adequate fighter. He's a good fighter. It's nothing great about Danny Jacobs' whole career. It's nothing great. Greatness is Floyd Mayweather beating fucking Manny Pacquiao, or Floyd Mayweather watching Juan Marquez, or Chavez Jr. breaking down Mildred Taylor in the 12th round and knocking him out. Muhammad Ali beating Sonny Liston. Muhammad Ali beating George Foreman and coming back and beating Joe Frazier twice. That is greatness. Holyfield beating up Tyson even at the end of his career. That was greatness. Lennox Lewis still beating up Tyson. Lennox Lewis putting his balls on the line versus young Vitaly Klitschko. That's all signs of some type of greatness. You niggas always use a word wrong. Okay, a lot of you dudes in here, man. Don't attach great to none of these fucking fighters in this era, bro. Only ones you can attach greatness to is fucking Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. Those are only two great fucking fighters walking the face of this fucking earth that's still active as boxers. Real talk. Jacobs is a really, really good, solid fighter. That's it. Now, if he beat Canelo Alvarez and overcome the odds and knock out Canelo, that's greatness. That's something Danny Jacobs did. That's great. He's great, in my opinion. And right then and there, people going to identify him as the #1 middleweight, which I wouldn't argue that if he go in there and defeat Canelo Alvarez and defeat all the odds against Canelo and stop Canelo, you know, then you got to give it to him. You got to give him a pound for pound top 5 spot, because the mission of beating Canelo Alvarez, you got to beat the judges, you got to beat the drug testing, you got to beat Golden Boy, you got to beat the referee. It's just so many things you got to win. Floyd Mayweather, and I say this a lot, okay? Floyd Mayweather came into the ring with a 6-round deficit to Canelo Alvarez. He won every round and still got a draw to Canelo Alvarez on, what was it, CJ Ross, the LA Bird card, one of them chicken heads, right? So at the end of the day, you really coming in the Canelo fight with a 6-round deficit, bro. If Danny Jacobs can knock him out, beat him, or somehow beat him on points, man, you know, salute to Danny Jacobs, man. He's a great fighter at that point, because he could retire that day. He's going to make it into my Hall of Fame, bar none. I mean, first ballot Hall of Famer. Shit, he retired tomorrow. He's a Hall of Famer. Only other guy to beat Canelo Alvarez like that is Floyd Mayweather. He got a majority decision, or split decision, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Canelo Alvarez is one of the most dirtiest, fraudulent fighters on the face of this earth. We all know it. And that just shows you how far the casual Mexican fandom fan base go. What's going on, Saul? That just shows you how far it goes. It goes as far as they don't care how dirty their fighters is. They don't care about how many gifts their fighters get, because we seen it with Chavez Jr. They just care and support their Mexican brothers, you know, or sisters if you're in the female boxing. You know, that it is what it is. I'm all for Danny Jacobs getting that fight, but I'm also not for, you know, a black man to be begging some fucking Mexicans for shit. You ain't got to beg him for shit. You can go fight Jamal Charlo and make the biggest fight in the middleweight right now amongst the hardcore fans. But, you know, boxing, it don't move on our dime and our dollar. Even though the hardcore and the purest boxing fans put the most effort into promoting this shit. Every time you dudes hit that like button or go over to another channel, hit that like button, share one of these videos, share the live radio shows in the morning, or, you know, whatever you dudes do. Anytime you give us hits and retweets and share this shit, that's promotion, bro. We promoting the sport. Anytime we tweet something about boxing or put a narrative out there or get a video that do thousands and thousands of views, that's promotion. That's more promotion than Lou DiBella is doing. That's more promoting than Leonard Ellaby with Mayweather Promotion is doing. It's doing better promotions than Eddie Hearn. Real shit, man. To be real, man, you know, the creators of YouTube is the real boxing promoters of the year. Real talk. The LDBC, you know, and other brothers like Boxing Ego, myself, the Boxing Voice. You know what I'm saying? Dante's Boxing Nation. Like, nigga, we the real promoters of the year. Ain't no Eddie Hearn or no Lou DiBella or no fucking Frank Warren or no TGB Promotions. None of these dudes, man. The real promoters of the year is the niggas that's putting in that work. You know what I'm saying? The niggas that's really spreading boxing and making boxing blossom. Because if it wasn't for dudes like us, man, I ain't gonna say us. If it wasn't for really dudes out there, you know, like T Street and like 7-8 and Black Fight Fan and Fred from Barbershop Conversation and Nestor from the Boxing Voice and Dante from Dante Boxing Nation and Boxing Ego, and you go down to like the Michael Johnsons and you go down to the UKC Boxing, Sandy Walton, Coach Sheldon Harrison. You go down to dudes like Corey Lee, Famous Athletics, All them dudes, even Ticket TV and guys like that. Man, nigga, we the boxing promoters of the year, man. Fuck what they talking about. Fuck what they talking about, nigga. All of us, man. We might not all see eye to eye, and I might not rock with a lot of them niggas for 9-2. You know, we the fucking real boxing promoters of the year. That's real shit. We the real boxing promoters of the year. We the real box. All you dudes, man. Each one of you dudes that share these videos, that comment, nigga, we keep them boxing alive. If it wasn't for this platform, or if it wasn't for our voices, man, boxing, don't nobody give a fuck about boxing. Real shit. Won't nobody give a shit about this shit. And that's the God honest truth, dog. This shit would be damn near dead by now. So anytime, you know, any of these niggas run up with their cameras on these dudes and get these interviews and they got to deal with the disrespectful Adrian Broner and disrespectful fighters and shit, and going, I salute them niggas. They the real boxing promoters of the year. You can say whatever you want to say about Fred, call him biased, but for every Fred from Barbershop Conversation, it's one of them old weak ass channels that y'all got that come out here with that bias bullshit, man. You niggas go over there and suck Ellie Setback's fucking dick, right? But he one of the most racist, one of the most comical, biased, not knowing shit ass motherfuckers on YouTube, bro. That just shows you ain't gotta have no substance to be popular on here. Ronnie Boy Fresh, what's going on? Real shit. Nigga, the real boxing promoters is everybody that's promoting boxing new media, man. Behind the gloves, all these dudes, man. All these dudes that's doing this shit, man. Even Fight Hype. You know what I'm saying? That's getting these interviews and even the Fight Hub, even though they had the little blip on there with Big Baby Miller and AJ, and they tried to call Fred a fanboy or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But even them, he actually get good interviews, man, and set shit up. These are real boxing promoters of the year, man. All these dudes that put the motherfucking that put the work in every day, bro. All these dudes that put the work in every day. And what be killing me, y'all be talking shit about these other channels, bro. And I don't give a fuck who say shit about my channel. Don't give me a fuck. I don't give a fuck. But you niggas be watching these niggas. If you don't like what somebody's saying, don't watch. I never understood that. If I don't like something, you know, you fuck a bitch, you don't like her pussy, you ain't gonna keep fucking the bitch, will you? No. You know what I'm saying? If you go to fucking Benihana's or you go to Pacific McDonald's, let me talk in broke nigga language. You know, no black man can be racist. Period. I don't give a fuck what you niggas say. No black man can be racist, and I stand on that. I stand on that. So I'm not gonna sit here and let you tell and call Fred. Ain't no black man racist. So y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all want to say. Is he pro-black? Fuck yeah, that's what you supposed to be. What about all these pro-Mexican channels? Call them racist. All these fucking white supremacist boxing channels out here, call them racist. They be quick to call the brothers racist though for supporting their own. Hell no, I ain't gonna call my brother Fred no racist, man. Fuck that, man. It's a whole bunch of there's a lot of motherfuckers down the line before you get to Fred, bro. And that's the actual fact. Okay, you got plenty of other channels that only support fucking Mexican. I like Vilify Media channel, but his awards questions was biased as fuck. Ryan Garcia for knockout of the year, get the fuck up out of here. Fuck up out of here. Get the hell up out of here. So it should be channels that support Mexicans and only do support Mexicans and bash blacks and bash UK fighters, and channels that support UK fighters and bash all American fighters, but it can't be no pro-black channels. Get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, don't listen. That's all I ask. Like, if you don't like my shit, don't listen. Because I don't watch shit I don't listen to. I don't listen to it. Fred straight, bro. Fred got money. And a lot of times Fred be getting y'all niggas wound up. That's his aim. You can't take everything as 100% impact, man. I know when bullshit is bullshit, bro. I done chopped it up with niggas behind the scenes, bro, about certain people. And well, I talked to him, and he said this, and I'm like, okay, I feel him on that. Everybody ain't on here to be 100 and give an unbiased opinion. That just ain't what it is. Everybody don't use this platform to talk boxing, to talk 100% straight down the line boxing. And that ain't what you dudes come for. Y'all dudes don't come to listen to a straight down the line boxing. Y'all want controversy. So I'm never gonna call it, man, I'm a black man in America. Man, you can't be racist all the shit we went through. They killing us every day. Every day they killing us. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't turned around and got a whole bunch of group of angry mob people like in The Simpsons and went around just doing a whole bunch of horrible shit to people that done that to us. We ain't at the police station trying to blow it up. And man, come on, man. If anybody being racist, it should be black people. People kill me with that, man. You know, you got the Mexicans crying about the wall and shit. So be it. Motherfucker, we was drugged here against our will. Don't tell us, man. We don't even know where we come from. At least y'all know y'all can go back to Mexico. So, I mean, real talk. Y'all can cry that river to another nigga, man. Because you got the wrong one. I ain't gonna never come out here and bash none of these brothers, bro. Well, get the fuck up out of here. Niggas be killing me throwing the deuces, man. Get the fuck up out of here, man. I'll help you out. They be killing me with that shit, with the crybaby shit. They'd be over there listening to a channel bash all the black fighters and shit, and then come over here and shit and try, man, fuck up out of here. Nigga, if anything first, I'm always going to support my black fighters first. But on my channel, I support real boxing first. I support knowledgeable boxing first. I can't tell another channel, oh, you should try to be as much non-biased as you can. No, because, and I say this all the time, it's space on YouTube and it's space in the boxing community for all types of people. It's space for fanboys. It's space for PBC fanboys. It's space for top-ranked fanboys. It's space for Eddie Hearn's fan. It's a lot of fans out here that just love to do that. Yeah, that's true. That is true, Saul. I do know the story. I do know the history. But at the end of the day, I ain't gonna knock nobody for how they run their channel. If I don't like it, I don't listen to it. And I mean it. You know, I might not always comment on motherfuckers' channels and leave a like or leave a super chat all the time, but I'm watching. I watch. You know what I'm saying? It might be niggas out here, what's going on, JD Film Salute, that hate my guts. You know? But I still watch some people material because it's good material. I'm not a hater. You know what I'm saying? So many people I had on my platform before that switched up on me this year. But do you see me out here, you know, hating on them, going out my way, hating on them? No, I ain't going out my way to hate on nobody. I'm going to go out my way to voice my displeasure with certain things that's going on. Yeah, but I'm not going to go out here and get in the way of nobody else's channel because I don't care that much. I just don't like how these Mexican channels don't say shit about Mikey and Victor Conti. Yeah, but that's just how they are in general, Javier Logan. They are really, really tight boxing fan base. They just really tight. They got really good camaraderie, man. And as long as you got that camaraderie, I see it with a lot of my Arab homies and, you know, Indians and stuff of that nature, man. Black people don't have that camaraderie, man. You could tell us to go out there and build that wall, and they can give us half the United States. Man, nigga, that wall ain't getting built with all black people, bro. You're going to have an all, not a wall. You know what I'm saying? Just can't work together, man. You know, get mad and do shit. So it is what it is, man. Yeah, I'm aware of that, Stanley. I don't bring in people's significant others. But that's a totally different conversation. You're talking about interracial marriages and shit like that. I don't voice my opinion on that. Came out about Shannon Sharp as well. Okay. I'll just walk away from that conversation altogether. Yeah, that's what he's supposed to do. I mean, what's homeboy name? Sam Watson is one of his best friends. What you expect? Mexican fans shake the pom-poms for Canelo and he fucking popped hot. So you expect the black man to do something different? No. I'm not going to get mad at him. They give him access. You know, they give him access. And he's just not, you know, strictly the PBC. He was going to Golden Boy fights before that shit happened too. So, like I said, I could never do what he do. I can never go to them fights and put a microphone in niggas' faces and kiss ass. I'd be the first motherfucker getting put out of there. And I also see something interesting, man. I came across my shit and I talk about it, and then I go into Q&A about T Street and shit, that he asked a question on ES News or some shit like that. And he said that, some people on social media thought Jamal lost. And a lot of people thought Jamal lost to Matt Korobov. You know what I'm saying? You can make the case and, try to act like he made a stupid question, man. I'm all for good journalists and media, man. He asked a really good question, man. And you could have made the case for Jamal losing to Korobov. That wasn't no fucking, people thought I lost Jamal Charlo, act like people didn't think he got his ass whooped. Nigga, he know he got his ass whooped. I hate that fake shit. You trying to act like you won a squeaky clean decision. Them scorecards is bullshit, man. I didn't go back and watch them fights. I might, watch some fights, man, this weekend, man. I got some time. You know what I'm saying? My back hurting and shit. I got some time. I'm going to watch some fucking fights, man. He said KT only talk the way he does because he's unbiased. I don't know who KT is. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? I ask the questions right now. I go in the Q&A. But I do the award show sometime tomorrow. It'll definitely be before the Cotton and the Orange Bowl. It'll definitely be behind that. That wasn't no dumb question. That motherfucker he could have lost to Korobov. I didn't score it. That nigga could have lost. He could have lost to Korobov. I mean, I thought Korobov might have won. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't no dumb question. That motherfucker could have lost that fight. That's just real shit. He was out there getting hit by every straight left. Shit, Radio could have threw a straight left in there. He could have lost that. He could have lost that fight. That ain't stupid. That nigga legitimately could have lost that fight. You have people saying that the Ron Charlo lost. My dog scratched the hell out of me. I just noticed that shit. It's all healed up. Famous Athletics thought Jamal Charlo lost live. Yeah, a lot of people did. That ain't no fucking thing. She had a valid question about Korobov ain't come like no hoe, but T Street said other media officials are afraid of the Charlo. Yeah, they is, man. I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm gonna answer this question from earlier about Tank and Javante Tank Davis and Gary Russell. I ain't forgot about that question, man. Hopefully he's still around. But yeah, people scared, man. I'm telling you this, man. When you a vocal black man at the place of work, and that is his place of work, their place of work, people are scared of the vocal black man. When they fire the vocal black man, just know security coming. They not your manager, supervisor is not gonna fire the vocal black man, or the vocal black person in the workforce. They're gonna hire your replacement. You're gonna train your replacement, or somebody gonna train them on the low, and then they're gonna fire you like 2 or 3 weeks later whenever you catch on to it. They're going to fire you. They're going to send your team leader to send you to labor or send you to the office. They're going to fire you and walk you out because they scared of that vocal black person not because they're going to physically beat the fuck out of them. That's the thought. That's top 10. That's top 5, or top 3. But one of the things about it is that, he enlightens the people that works with him. Trust me, I've been that guy before. You know what I'm saying? I've never been fired like that before, but I seen guys like that was real vocal, that they words were real contagious, and workers started to rally around them and bond around them, that actually read the union handbook or read the employee handbook, and he was dangerous. You know what I'm saying? One of my homies was dangerous. He knew all the rules. They wasn't giving him all their breaks, and they had to get him away, and seclude him from the workforce, man. They had to seclude him from the workforce. That's just facts. So the same thing with Charlo twins. Yeah, they scared of him. They talk loud. Man, for me, man, I ain't scared of them motherfuckers. I done seen 1,000 Charlo twins in my life. KQKC boxer salute. I done seen 1,000 Charlo twins in my life. Them niggas puffing all that smoke ain't gonna scare me. I'm gonna ask a question. If you want to get raw, go ahead and hit me, because I'm gonna have that whole Lions only fit on. I'm gonna be walking around the motherfucking YouTube on the fucking Segway, whatever you call that thing. Maybe we'll walk around 24/7 like 10 years ago with that lion hat on my head, driving around, because I'm gonna sue the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? So all that loud toughin' and puffing, that shit ain't gonna scare me. And I'm pretty sure that homie's in Philadelphia. He see a lot of fucking scary things in Philadelphia, and the Charlo twins ain't on his top 10 scared list. Anytime you start off a question by saying you might get mad, yeah, that's dumb. I agree. I didn't get the full grab. That's dumb. You might get mad. No, I'm just say it. Like, nigga, you lost. I thought you lost. What you think? That's stupid. Like, you might get mad. You ain't supposed to Start off no question like that, then I'm gonna get mad. You know what I'm saying? You know, your girl come home, you might get mad, but like, bitch, just go ahead and tell me. I mean, bitch, just go ahead and tell me what you mad for. Harrison at the advanced building buying jewels, jewels. Laugh out loud. Oh man, dude, man, y'all can ask the questions now, man. If I missed your question, I hate that shit, bro. I just really, really hate that shit, man. I understand that you enjoy your fruits of your labor, you work for your labor, you work for everything you got. But nigga, we as black people, we got to stop buying the fucking jewelry, bro. Jewelry is worse than going to get the fucking car. At least the car gets you from point A to point B and the C, D, E, and Z. You know what I'm saying? Man, jewelry, man, it depreciates and the car depreciates faster than a crackhead running with a flat screen TV trying to get some money to buy some crack. Okay. No, some of them dudes is scarred the Charlo twins. I can tell by some of the media approach they have. But nothing like Tony Harrison going about you. That's his business. I ain't gonna tell nobody, how to run they. But I'm tired of seeing young black brothers, man, buy jewelry, and it just, man, we got to learn, man. That shit depreciates too fast, man. Go ahead and take that money, save it. You know what I'm saying? Save that money, or go get you some real estate, and you profit off the real estate. You profit off your business, then go get you some jewelry off your profits. Say what you want to say about the little dude that run with Yo Gotti, the black youngster. He ain't too fucking stupid, bruh. He ain't too fucking stupid. He invests his money, right? He gets his investment back on his money, right? He gets that investment back. So then when that investment start profiting and making money, that profit, he just look at it as free pros. And he just take the money that he made off the investment after that, when he start profiting, he just buy jewelry with his money with his money that's making money. That's how you do it. You go create multiple incomes, and once they start profiting, you get your money back. Then you can start saving some of that money. Then you can start spoiling yourself and lavish yourself in jewelry, though. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. I just seen too many of these boxers and athletes go broke before, man. Get with somebody that know what they doing, man, and know how to invest some money. Somebody that you can trust. And it's hard to invest some of these dudes when you're seeing Kevin Garnett getting finessed out of millions of dollars and other athletes. But at the end of the day, even if you got to take some of that money you buying jewelry with and going to take an investment or taking a business course or a financial course at a community college and pay $1,000 or $2,000 a semester to learn how to invest your money, then it is what it is. Then you can know how to use your money. There's ways to learn how to make money if you don't trust people out here in the financial world. Go back to school. Take a class or two. Learn about, building you a financial portfolio, man. But, it is what it is. These dudes, man, it's like a repetitive cycle in the music entertainment business with a lot of these dudes, black or white or whatever the situation may be. But, yeah, somebody had a question earlier about Gervonta Tank Davis and Gary Russell. They said 135 pounds. I think Tank is going to be better at 135. He's going to be more powerful, more strong. But like I said before, earlier, Gervonta Tank Davis, I think Ronnie Boy Fresh said, like, this dude is the biggest boom or bust fighter in boxing history. Either Gervonta Tank Davis is going to be one of the biggest stars ever in boxing, or Gervonta Tank Davis is going to be one of the biggest tragic stories in boxing. That's just what it is. That's going to be for either Tank going to be one of the biggest stars or one of the, biggest tragic stories out there in the sport. That's what it is. He got so much potential, so much speed, so much power. I mean, you can just see it, man. But he abusing his body. He gonna be Adrian Broner Jr. He may be Adrian Broner 2.0. He might be a step above Adrian Broner, where his story is gonna trump Adrian Broner, man. And it's sad. I mean, Will, what's going on? He could down Gervonta Tank Davis. Think about it. Gervonta Tank Davis was 173 pounds. And that's what he told. He could have been higher in weight. He could have been lying about that. He could have been higher in weight. He ain't fought since April. I was there in the building. He got a lot of distractions right now. He got lawsuits going on and stuff of that nature. Quite frankly, Gervonta Tank Davis, could lose. He not active, unfocused, been out of shape. He could lose. But if this dude was like 25, 26, 27, I would probably pick Abner Mares to upset him because I don't think his body can snap back the way it should. You don't snap back. But to the question at hand, at 35, I got Gervonta Tank Davis. I think that's a little bit out of Gary Russell's scope of support. Now, if we talking 130, It's possible Gary Russell can beat him. But I just think Gervonta Tank Davis is just too fucking big right now. You know what I'm saying? Some of the body shots that JoJo hit Russell with was treacherous, but that'd be a good fight. I still want to see Warrington and Frampton. Not Warrington and Frampton, but yeah, Frampton too, and Seattle Cruz fight Gary Russell. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I heard Warrington wasn't mentioning Gary Russell's name. Mr. Boxer today, Nonaki has a fight coming up. Yeah, that's a 50-50 fight with Noznaki, man. Jared Washington, I believe, man, because Noznaki didn't look good his last fight. What's going on, Mr. Boxing Day? I seen you out there in Cali, man. I wanted to go out there, man. I had some other things I had to handle. Anybody that could just strictly cover heavyweights over the years, he definitely deserves the spoils of his riches, everything he getting in more. But does Gary Russell get a unification in 2019? Well, they said, according to Leo Santa Cruz, that is the move. That is the move, is to get a unification bout with Frampton or with Gary Russell, but not with Warrington in the mix. I think he might go for Warrington, but I think Warrington can outwork Leo Santa Cruz, to be honest. I think he could. I would pick Gary to beat up Tank and expose the shit out. Man, I would pick Gary as well, but Gary ain't active. And those body shots worried me that he took from JoJo Diaz, man. I would probably favor Tank, just in general, with size and speed and power. I would favor Tank to stop Gary Russell, but I wouldn't be surprised if Gary Russell beat Tank because he goes to the body. But Gary Russell ain't slick, though. You know what I'm saying? He really stiff, solid feet, but I just think it's a bad style matchup right now. Valdez versus Warrington. I got to see Valdez come back. What is it, next month? But with Eddie Ronaldo done with Ryan Garcia, I think he can do that with Oscar Valdez. I think Oscar Valdez is going to be hard to beat at 126 if he got his faculties back. I think that's one of my favorite fighters, man. It's going to be hard. He's going to be hard to beat, honestly. Really hard to beat. I mean, even for Gary Russell, bro, if he can get back. But it's hard after the beating he took versus not Frampton, but Quigg and the other Genesis guy. I can't pronounce his name. He took a lot of ass whoopings, man, last year. As far as I'm not talking about wins and losses, I just mean punishment. Santa Cruz seemed like he's going to Doug Russell Jr. He probably is. He'd be allowed to Doug Russell Jr. That's just how black fighters are treated, man. We don't get behind our fighters like we should and really press the action. So it's allowing the Mexican fighters to do what they want to do and duck out and stuff. But they fan base ain't asking him to really move up and go. Or move on and fight Gary Russell. He knows what's gonna happen. He fought Gary Russell's in the amateurs. That's an ass whooping happening. Tukapak, are you about to watch the UFC pay-per-view? Yeah, I might go live for that. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that, dog. John Jones' body looked drastically different. I did a video. I didn't want to do the video on it. Man, I could have did it a couple of weeks ago. I wanted to stay away from that, but I'm excited for Chris Cyborg and Manny Nunes. Cyborg is making $500,000, and Manny Nunes is making $350K. That's some really good money for women. I'm really looking forward to that fight. And Alexander Gustafsson. Hopefully, I'm saying his name right. I know I'm butchering it, but he's actually been sparring with Badou Jack. You know what I'm saying? Plus, it is what it is. Santa Cruz is definitely fighting. Russell Jr. Yeah, I hope that's to be true, but I think Warrington might squeeze in there. But I hope he does. But I know what's gonna happen. That fight, he can get his ass whooped. So I just seen Santa Cruz struggle with ice cream truck drivers, construction workers. You know what I'm saying? He can't punch. In my opinion, I don't think he's that good of a boxer neither. He real stiff and robotic. I mean, if Gary Russell loses to him, I give Santa Cruz all his props. But I don't see nothing special in him. That's just my personal opinion. I don't see anything special about Leo Santa Cruz. I see more special in Frampton and Warrington and Valdez than Santa Cruz. I think Valdez at his best, if he got his faculties back, I think he beat the shit out of Santa Cruz. I think he can get Gary Russell a run for his money if he get to developing. That's just my personal opinion. Can't wait till Caleb Plant wins the title so he could fight David. Well, David got to get his title back. So David is going to have to fight the winner of Alvarez, but Alvian Uterman and Anthony Durrell. And I think Anthony Durrell does not want to fight David Benavidez. I talked to his coach about that fight. I'm not saying that, but I think Anthony Durrell, which he ain't even talking to Andre Durrell right now. They're not even on speaking terms. But he ain't trying to fight him. I think Durrell get that belt and retire if he could beat Uterman. But they are fighting on the same night. And we know David Benavidez had the adverse drug test for cocaine, so he had to build himself back up. He fighting the same day as Durrell and Uterman, who fighting for his vacant title. He a champion in recess. He come back, probably fight somebody else for the title because I think Durrell is going to win and retire. And then, then we talking about Plant and Benavidez. But I think Caleb Plant got a tough fight with Uzataki. That's what I call him. Good fighter, good long, lean guy. I'm not gonna say good boxer, but I think he just had the right style to beat. I think he just had the right style um, to beat Anthony Dirrell. I think he got him at the right. I mean Andre Dirrell. He got him at the right time, in my personal opinion. But that's just my opinion. Who you got, Jones? To be honest, bruh, I seen the first fight and it's been a while. I wouldn't bet on that fight. Dude, John Jones' body looked drastically different. I like John Jones, but I think Alexander Gustafsson is going to win. This is a tough fight to come back after, an 18-month layoff. It's a tough fight. He don't want to fight David. I think he do want to fight David. I don't think he do not want to fight. I think that's the fight he won. That's a good fight. I'm a big David Benavidez fan. Even though I thought he lost the first fight with homeboy from TMT, Ronald Garville, because of the knockdown. But like I said, that's just my personal opinion. But he came back and destroyed him, so he got 2 wins for the price of 1. Plant via decision. Yeah, I mean, if Plant was more aggressive, he probably can stop Uzataki, bro. Uzataki ain't doing too good. But Plant got to learn to be more aggressive. That's his problem. He remind me of Saddam Ali a little bit with the kind of the beta male mentality in the ring. He try to box too much. Sometimes you got to box and be aggressive. Something like what a Beehive with Floyd was doing at the end of his career. They got on 4 Spence to move up like Andre Ward. Yeah, they is. I believe that to be true. I keep asking the questions, man. I got time today. My daughter and girlfriend, they out of town, so I know daddy duties to run to the store duties and shit. But yeah, they probably is gonna force him to move up. I think he'll force up and fight. If Jared Hurd unify the division, be on the lookout for Errol Spence to move up and fight Jared Hurd. I really think that's going to be the case. Porter will fight Spence, though. Why wouldn't he? He's not gonna fight Spence because his daddy, Kenny Porter, he don't want him to fight Spence. Kenny Porter has full control. Basically, Kenny Porter has power of attorney over Sean Porter. Okay, Sean Porter can't do shit without Kenny Porter consent. Okay, he told you that. He said his son got a lifetime contract. He got a lifetime contract with Kenny. So Sean got a lifetime contract with Kenny. Some things going behind the scene. Kenny Porter made some moves where Sean Porter didn't have to fight Errol Spence. That's why that fight not happened in March 16th because of Kenny Porter. And Sean Porter's not fighting Errol Spence next year, I don't believe, unless it's life-changing money. You know what I'm saying? They want to be on pay-per-view. They want the lion's share. I believe Sean Porter will sit there. He will wait for Keith Thurman in 2020 and unify with Keith Thurman in 2020. I would look for him to fight Bud before he fights Errol Spence next year. They know he going on his back. What's going on, Hassan? I see you. Yeah, I don't know why, man. They don't get notifications out. This is the first time I went live this week, I think. Maybe I went live one more time, man, but I don't know. Let me keep going to the questions. Out of the 54 champions this year, there's only been 6 unification bouts this year. One of those guys dropped his second belt. Javier, the boxing nerd. That's interesting. I did not know that. Very, very interesting. I can believe it too, bro. And that's sad. 54 champions and only 6 unification bouts. Boxing has too many belts. 1 belt, 1 champ, please. Exactly. Drum X. I think I was always an advocate. Hold on. I was always an advocate for 2 belts, 3 belts, 2 regular belts and 1 developmental belt for like prospects and guys like that. That's it. That's it for me. Like a Commonwealth British belt or something like that. You know what I'm saying? No one ducking Spence. Yeah, Sean Porter, K Diddy ducking Spence. I'll tell you that right now. I can't even tell you that whole situation going down, but Sean Porter don't want none. Keith Thurman definitely don't want none. So you got 2 fighters that's ducking Spence, okay? That's just straight up and down. Keith Thurman feels some type of way when you ask him about Errol Spence. Keith Thurman is not even a top 10 welterweight in my opinion right now. He got to earn that status back. Being that the rest of the 147 is ducking Spence, will Spence fight Crawford? Well, I would say the PBC side of 47 is ducking Spence. I would hope that they would fight together. They will fight. They ain't scared to risk it. If they both believe they gonna win, they both confident as they were when they met up, then why not? Fuck the money. The money gonna be there. You cause them fight once or twice. The guy that win this fight is gonna be universally recognized as the undisputed champion and lineal champion in everybody's opinion. They need to fight each other, but it won't happen. They both want to let it build and let their career pass them by. So it is what it is. Okay, this is what it is. Crawford doesn't have anything to do with Spence, so he doesn't have. I think he meant doesn't want anything to do with Spence, so he gonna be forced to fight at 54. I think Crawford do want to fight Spence. Crawford ain't that type of guy, to be honest, bro. Crawford won't smoke with Spence. It's just the business situation between them. I'm tired of hearing that shit though, like everybody else. But that's just what the facts say. You know what I'm saying? It's the business side of it, and it is what it is, man. If Spence move up, we don't see Spencer Crawford. My prediction was right. I don't think we're gonna see that fight. If that fight don't happen this year, I don't think that fight happens at all. My personal opinion. Let me keep going. I'm with Lopez that win that. No, I'm hoping Lopez win that shit. Hold on. Wait. Porter wants Andre Berto. Okay, Porter crazy. I don't know. He fight Andre Berto is his next mandatory, but I don't know if he gonna fight Andre Berto. He could, but I just it is what it is. Caleb Plant can beat Jose box skill versus size, kind of like Ward Kovalev, Fury Wilder, Floyd Madonna. Hopefully Farmer take. I don't even think Uzataki really got size. They both really naturally were middleweight. So I think Uzataki got aggression, and Uzataki got the right style to beat Caleb Plant, to be honest. So it wouldn't shock me. I'm pulling for Caleb Plant, but and Uzatagi's was after boxing, so chances is he gonna go over to the zone too. If he win, Will Book, don't even speak Spence's name, so that's 3. Danny don't. Oh, you talking about Danny Garcia? Tim B say, hold on, man, give me a minute. My bad, I'm going down the chat. Tim B said, man, who do you think will be the man at 147 in 2 years? Honestly, I think it's going to probably be Jaron Ennis. I think it's going to be Jaron Ennis in 2 years. Jaron Ennis is going to be the guy at welterweight. He's going to be Jaron Ennis, Josh Taylor, Regis Progress. I think Keith Thurman is going to be he should be retired. One of them going to whoop his ass. Somebody going to whoop Keith Thurman ass if he try to hold on there. But I think Sean Porter been moved up. Errol Spence been moved up. And I think Terrence Crawford going to retire in 2 years. I think he's going to be out the game, in my personal opinion. I'm out. I'm about to go to the Lighthouse. Peace. I don't know what the Lighthouse is, but enjoy that shit. Lee Autopsy. Jerome, I think Mayweather can help Jamal get the fight with Canelo. He could, He could. Berto versus Porter. Berto will school Porter back. Well, he already lost. Berto already lost to Sean Porter. He got knocked out. Sean Porter knocked out Andre Berto already. It'll be a rematch. And it ain't the fight that I want to see again. Cool Man said, man, Crawford wants the Spence fight. Spence is making money moves, which the fans aren't happy with. Nope. You can't be the boogeyman and be a businessman. I said it before. A lot of people got mad at me about that shit. You're switching on Errol Spence. You're switching. My nigga, it's just the truth. You can't be the boogeyman. You can't be the boogeyman and be a businessman. But I understand it, but it is what it is. GGG prediction: Spence will not fight any top welterweight. So he's gonna have to move up. Yep, he ain't fighting nobody top welterweight. I'm gonna tell you this: the perfect scenario for. Well, hold on. It is rumblings that Errol Spence is gonna be matched up with Manny Pacquiao at the end of the year. That's gonna be his compensation prize. But let's say he want to fight 3 times next year, or he want to fight just twice next year. If he don't get Manny Pacquiao, okay, Errol Spence can get Omar Figueroa is a big fight in Texas. People want to see if he can get past John Molina. So yep. I want to see Thurman and Porter get upset. They're holding the division up. Yeah, it is what it is. They got to fight to get upset or fight somebody. Like Mansour Watson say, I was saying if Spence moves up, it won't be because Crawford wasn't down to fight him. Okay. Bob Smitty, Spence should fight the winner of Braun or Pacquiao. Well, that's the plan for him to fight Manny Pacquiao. KO, hold on, shit. This shit moving fast, bro. KO by Porter, the shit was sad. Yeah, he was complaining about head busting. It's an interview out there at the Andre Ward, I think, beat Kovalev in the second fight. Somebody was in the locker room, and Andre Berto was talking to Terrence Crawford about fighting Sean Porter. It wasn't an interview. The interviewer just caught them having a conversation. He was just filming. That shit was funny. Wood Star TV. Go subscribe to Wood Star TV. That's Would Be More new channel. I'm not black. I'm AJ. Shit, I going too far. AJ shit going too far. What you think about Davis in his career? You know, if he don't get it together, he gonna be another. He gonna be Adrian Broner, but worse in my opinion. Coolman, I hate these fighters making the money move. Unification fights are the money moves. Yup, but the fans don't know shit. Remember that. Michael James 616. What's going on? Yeah, you ain't miss JFL Flares. You ain't miss shit. You don't go back and watch Porter and Porter and Berto, man. It's a waste of your life. Why is the other motherfucker saying Charlo is Canelo's mandatory? Uh, he is, but he ain't. He ain't been ordered to fight Charlo yet. Fight Canelo yet. So he's just the interim champion. So he got to wait till WC order it. They supposed to be ordering Triple G Charlo again. If that fight happened, then he get Canelo become the mandatory. Yeah, come check out Wood Star TV new channel. Would Be More channel, new channel, Wood Star TV. Jamel Charlo doesn't listen to Derrick James during the fight. James was screaming at him the last 2 rounds to go for the kill. And also during that fight, Derrick James was asking Jamal Charlo, Jerome X, to let his punches flow and stop looking for one big shot and throwing everything hard. And he didn't do that. So Thurman and Porter are holding the division up. I agree, David Thomas. Davis going to school. Abner Mars, mark my words. Yeah, I expect him to knock out Abner Mars. He should. But, he was heavy, and he been out the loop for a minute. What do you think about Luis Ortiz? He in a bad position, to be honest. He in the worst position in boxing. He old, and, it is what it is for him, man. He ain't going to get no fights that matter. I heard Joe Joyce they ain't even trying to fight them, Joe Joyce ain't even trying to fight him. So he in a bad position. But also Grimo Rigondeaux is coming back on a Jose Uzatagi and Caleb Plant card. I think in an 8-rounder versus somebody I never heard of. So Rigondeaux is officially coming back on the Uzatagi Caleb Plant card. So all your Rigondeaux fans out there, he coming back. I got that news today. Will Kell Brook give Amir Khan his rehydration clause to make the fight happen? I wouldn't do it. He got too many advantages. If you get more money than me, I'm not conceding everything. But if they don't, if he don't give Amir Khan what he wants, Amir Khan will run over there and take Bob Arum off and go get knocked out by Terrence Crawford. Spence told Pac his is in the pipeline, but we gonna act like Pac gonna accept the fight. He's more likely to fight Porter or Thurman. No, he ain't fighting Porter. Him and Porter cool. You know what I'm saying? Him and Porter real cool, so that ain't happening. I don't think so. It could. Pacquiao said he wanted to fight top welterweight, so I expect Floyd Mayweather to come back in there and do that thing. Ortiz was on Matchroom. Eddie Hearn made sure he didn't get the big fight. Exactly. If AB go toe to toe and stay on Pac, AB ain't got a chance in hell, bro. He already going to jail and doing dumb shit, man. Man, stop believing in that guy. Thanks for subbing to my channel. I appreciate the shout out, CJ. Oh, for sure. Y'all go check out Wood Star TV, man. I wish one of these top heavyweights would fight Ortiz. Is old and he's on one night and looks shitty the next. So yeah, I wish somebody would step up. Shit, I like Dillian White to step up. Joe Joyce, obviously his team not trying to fight Ortiz. Trevor Bryan is about to fight Big Baby Miller. So it is what it is, man. Porter kind of reminds me of Pac. Both are passive. Yeah, they are. They both aggressive in the ring, but passive personalities. Alex Santos. Ortiz needs to fight Povetkin, Parker, someone on that level. Well, Parker ain't going to come back and fight no Ortiz right now. Povetkin is trying to fight Dillian White. So, it is what it is. Pac has no power to KO AB, but the other way around. I don't think Broner has no power to KO Manny Pacquiao at 147. I think Pacquiao can KO Broner. With work rate by volume. He can't KO. I'm not Broner. I don't even trust in Broner, bro. I mean, he got to show me. White versus Ortiz is a good fight. It ain't gonna happen, legendary Copcast, but it is. AB is shit and done. Yeah, he done, bro. He didn't abuse his body too many years, man. He didn't abuse his body way too much. Pac-Man is old. No, I'm not trying to see his ass in the ring. AB gonna whoop his ass. Okay, go bet your money on that shit. You're going around telling people that shit. Pacquiao gonna look like new money. Plus, he ain't been getting drug tested in the Philippines. Man, Pacquiao about to score this knockout probably. People see his cash and Broner out. Yeah, Broner talking about I got opportunity to make $100 million in life changing money. We'll see, CJ, what they do see in AB. I don't know. They've been saying a focus in a focus AB for the longest. He didn't went to jail already. He done did some other shit too. He done got sued already. You know, this dude, man, come on, man. What you think? Okay. Pac gonna spark Brown. I believe that, man. Ortiz needs to climb up the rankings and force a mandatory. I think so too. You know, Broner just never focused, bro. That's his excuse. He just don't have the skills to pay the bills. I don't have nothing personally against him, man, but don't see it going his way. I don't like his I don't like his trainer. His trainer. It's the same thing as Mike Stafford, man. You know, he's still making the same fundamental mistakes. Okay, we'll see. You know, all Broner got to do is move his hands. It ain't gonna happen. Pacquiao gonna throw 5 punches to his 1 punch. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. Pacquiao with this knockout, and Mayweather gonna come back, and people gonna think he's back. It's gonna be another fucking $1 billion fucking fight between Mayweather and Pacquiao. I'm telling you what it is. You know, I wish Errol Spencer get that shot, but shit, I really don't. I wish Errol Spencer fight fucking Terrence Crawford. Okay, they can put Crawford and Spence in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? I love to go to Memphis. I've been to Memphis several times and see that fight. Neutral ground. You know, the rematch can be in Vegas. Yep, Broner need a new trainer. He get all the same type of trainers, bro. All the same motherfuckers, Barry Hunter, Mike Stafford, Kevin Cut. They see the same fucking network. Mark Pinkerton said, no way in hell Broner beating Pacquiao. That was Joe, bro. AB stands for about briskets and doing is garbage juice. What? GG said they gonna recycle Broner for the next 5 years. People like watching him get his ass, but you ain't lying, bro. He gonna have some type of brain problem. Ricky E, what's going on? Do you think John Jones wins tomorrow night? I wouldn't bet on that, bro. I mean, the way he physically looked today, man, and then he had a real tough fight with old boy, and then old boy been doing a lot of boxing with old boy been doing a lot of boxing with he been doing a lot of boxing with Badou Jack, man. That's a tough fight. I wouldn't, and also I think Chris Cyborg, that's her last fight with UFC. You know? So shit, I wouldn't count on it. I wouldn't bet on either one of them 2 fights tomorrow. Cyborg Nunes or Jones and Gustafsson, whatever you pronounce his name. I wouldn't bet on one of them tomorrow. I don't bet in general, but I just really won't fuck with that. It's too much politicking and there's too much question with John Jones as well. Shit. Man, I'm getting tired as fuck. Give me a minute, y'all. Hop in the chat. Okay, I'm good. Get to these last few questions. Kenny Space say, is Floyd going to beat that Japan guy? That shit is like tomorrow or some shit. Old boy said if he loses, he kicking. So Floyd might get knocked out. You know? Jerome, they need to stop Broner going to throw 15 punches around. Pacquiao going to run the combinations up 4 rounds and then good fight, good night, KO. Broner retires. I mean, AB done, bro. So who you think? Who would you hit first? Cyborg or Ann? Man, you crazy? I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm celibate, bro. Jones by oblique kick. Okay, Bobby Smitty. Let's be real. Who has Spence fought since Kell Brooks? Spence needs to demand Al Heyman make these fights or leave. Yep, I said that this year as well. I said that as well. GG. 2019 gonna be another lackluster year in boxing. Yep. But I do like a few fights early on. I do like Mikey and Earl. I do like Oscar Rivas and Brian Jennings. I do like Caleb Plant Uzatagi. I like Lamont Peterson Lippiets. I also like Peter Quillen, Caleb Truex. I like a few of them fights in there, bro. I like a few of them fights next year. Good. Yeah, please, y'all keep subscribing to Woodstar TV, man. We could have got unification with Crawford and Spence and Loma and Garcia, but instead we getting a grudge match and Spencer Garcia. CJ, I take you with hit and whoop. Nah, bro. I'm good. I'm celibate, bro. Whoever got a vagina, bro. I'm worried if Mikey using juice. Me too, man. I'm about to hop off real quick, man. I ate some Taco Bell, and that shit is not agreeing with my stomach, bro. I should have just got the chicken. Yeah, Lippius and Peterson a good fight, man. I appreciate it, y'all. I'm gonna get off, man. I might do a live. I might do a live later, bro. I might come back. I don't know. I always say that, but tonight I got the house to myself. I might fuck around and come back and do a live. It may not be boxing, or it could be boxing, but I might come back and do a live, man. So be on the lookout for me, man. Make sure if you ain't hit that subscribe button, hit it. Hit the bell icon button. Hopefully notification gang work. And keep looking out for us, man. Share the videos. Hit the like button. Y'all know what the business is. We go.